Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I dislike starting videos with the fact that I haven't uploaded a video in a long time, but I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. But lately I've been kind of changing my mindset about how I approach content creation, because content creation for me has sometimes created some type of like procrastination, filled with some fear and some anxiety, but I'm trying to let those feelings go. I was recently introduced to a concept called the 5-second rule, where instead of getting yourself consumed with thoughts in your mind, instead you need to act upon impulses within 5 seconds. It's a audiobook that I've been listening to by Mel Robbins. So I recommend it, and it has been changing my mindset, where I just need to be more actionable about things that I want to do in my life, like create YouTube videos. So I am back with a new video. Thank you to those who have subscribed to me when there haven't been new videos, but my intention is to have new videos. So if you'd like to subscribe, feel free to, and let's continue to hang out in the future. But today's video is about ways that I have transitioned into a more low-waste lifestyle. My low-waste journey is something that I'd like to document here on YouTube, and therefore share with you what I've been doing to try to reduce my impact on the earth. One of the reasons why I became vegan is to, help the earth and help the animals. And so with a low-waste lifestyle, I want to continue to, go on top of like changing my eating habits and also changing, my daily habits so that I'm creating less of an impact. So growing up, when I was taught about how to lessen my impact on Earth, there was those 3 R's that were mentioned: recycle, reduce, and reuse. And in my experience, there was a lot of emphasis on recycling, but I don't feel like there was very much education on reducing and reusing. And I think that those are more important than recycling. I think that reducing is the most important of them all. Reducing on what you're consuming and reducing on what you're bringing into your life. Another way of changing your mindset on becoming more low waste is pretending that you have a personal trash can. So every piece of trash that you accumulate throughout the day, throughout the week, just imagine it going into a personal trash can, and therefore it's filling with your own trash, and therefore, if it doesn't get composted or recycled, then it's going to continue to stay on the earth for the rest of time. So that's what I think about, is my own personal trash can. And additionally, I think of everyone else's personal trash cans and how they're filling, and there's a decent amount of people in the world who don't think about their personal trash cans. So if I can work really hard on making sure that I'm lessening my impact, and therefore even, trying to set an example for others, then hopefully things will look better for the earth and for the animals. So I wanted to share with you guys some things that I've been doing to become more low waste. One of the first things that I was realizing that I was doing on a daily basis was when I would make a smoothie at my work, I would put it in a plastic cup with a plastic lid and use a plastic straw to drink it. And I would do that on a daily basis. And, it's the steps to a low-waste lifestyle is recognizing what you are using and consuming and how you can lessen that. So I started using this mason jar for my smoothies, and it was perfect. I don't even remember where this mason jar came from, but I've been using it ever since, and it's the perfect size, and I'm not using plastic every day. And I felt like I could drink a smoothie out of this, by just going like that. But I knew I needed a straw eventually, because I would get like smoothie debris. And I thought to myself, should I get a glass straw, a stainless steel straw, a bamboo straw? So additionally, I have this hydro flask, which I absolutely love. I bought some additional straws because it comes with 2 straws. I lost a straw, so I only had 1 straw. So I bought this pack that I actually mentioned in one of my favorites videos that comes with like multiple straws. So instead of, you know, getting another straw, and I'd like to reduce, you know, I've been just using one of the replacement straws for the hydro flasks, or I just continually recycle them. I put one in the, or I continually cycle them. I put one in the washing machine, I put one in my bag for my smoothie. So then I just have a straw and I don't have to go out and buy another straw. I will use these until they're no longer being able to use. Unfortunately, they're plastic, so that's like something that I was discovering after the fact. For most of my purchases now, I've been trying to make sure that they're made out of sustainable materials. For example, this is my iPhone case, and it's made from Pella. It is compostable, and it is plastic free. So this is like, you know, kind of a loose case like this, and it will no longer, it's not made of plastic, and it's made out of sustainable materials. This is the pop socket that I had on my previous phone, so I placed it on this one. I'm going to use it until I can't use it anymore, and hopefully when I need to have a pop socket again, I can find one that's not made of plastic. We'll see, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm willing to make sacrifices for the sake of the earth. So for the most part, when I am drinking a hot beverage, I'm drinking it out of a mug, but if I do need to take it to go, I have my thermos. This is from Coffee Beer, hotter than Maryland, cooler than Miles. This is 16 ounces and it's the perfect size. I just keep this in my car if I need it, and instead of having a paper cup, which I just found out recently have plastic coverings over them. So, you know, you'd think that paper can just be recycled or composed, but sometimes paper have plastic over it, so that's another layer of waste. But yeah, so I also have this for hot drinks. So I have all of these things for all of my beverages. Being low waste takes a little extra effort and a little extra thought, but in the end it's worth it. So currently I've been getting more products that can help with me on a daily basis. One of those things that I was using on a daily basis that was creating more waste was cotton balls, and I was able to replace those with reusable cotton pads. So I got a bunch that all come in this washer bag, and I just put vitamin E oil on one of these cotton pads, wipe it on my eyes. Sometimes I use just one side for one day and one side for the other. I stack up all the used ones and then just wash them all. So I haven't been using cotton pads or cotton balls for a long time now, thanks to these. So a product that I was using pretty frequently that I would feel a lot of guilt about using were Q-tips. There's this image that has been going around on the internet of a seahorse wrapping its tail around a Q-tip, and I don't want to be involved in that. It makes me very sad to see animals affected by humans' choices, so I am trying to reduce that. So there's this Megan Hughes video that I recently watched about how she reduces her waste, and I recommend it. It is linked below. And she also recommended compostable Q-tips. So I went to the link and bought the compostable Q-tips. Here they are. It's my understanding that it's made out of more sustainable material like organic cotton. It says that it's fungicide and insecticide free and chlorine bleach free. Chlorine bleach free. And you just kind of have to be a little bit more mindful when it comes to the Q-tips, because the center part can be made out of plastic, and it appears that the center part is made out of paper for these. Another way to reduce waste is to not use plastic bags. So that is something that is a simple fix, because it seems like you can get a reusable tote bag pretty commonly just in your life. Like we have this one from the OC Fair. This one when we went to JPL, just a random tote bag. Like, I don't think that you need to be very specific. One from the farmer's market, like, you don't have to be specific or like very stylish when it comes to your tote bags. Just use what you have, you know? But additionally, you know, that's to hold your groceries, but we also have produce bags that you can put your produce in. So they come in all different sizes. I'll have this linked down below as well. But, you know, the plastic that you use from your produce can really add up. And even if you are reusing it, it's about reducing and not using it so that we can help the earth. So, stock up on your tote bags and get some produce bags and try and reduce your waste when it comes to grocery shopping. I think it's very important. Additionally, I am working towards consuming less food products that come in plastic packaging as well. So when my boyfriend Keith and I go to the farmer's market, you try and, you know, get produce and eat as whole foods, plant-based as possible. But additionally, there's, you know, some vegan products on the market that come in plastic packaging, so trying to reduce that, but this is all a journey. For future purchases that I plan on making, I want to be mindful of the materials that things are made of. For example, the iPhone case that I just bought. But I was in the market to purchase a tongue scraper and wanted to have it not be plastic and have it be made out of a material that I know will last a really long time. So this is my tongue scraper. It is made out of stainless steel. It came in one of these little containers, a little tin container, and I can imagine that it can last me the rest of my life. And that's another part of this low waste journey, is reducing what I'm accumulating in my life, but if I do accumulate something, make sure it's something that's going to be more sustainable. A resource that I would recommend is called Package Free Shop. It is a store in New York that curates items that help people who are trying to become more low waste. So I would recommend checking out their online shop for more resources on things that you can have to become more low waste, but additionally you can also reduce. So you don't necessarily have to go out and buy all of the things to become low waste. You can use things that you already have. So, you know, you can go out there and buy yourself like a nice jar for a smoothie, but you can also just use an old spaghetti jar. So it's a good resource. Their Instagram is also a good resource as well. So my low waste journey is coincides a little bit with my minimalist journey that I haven't really mentioned very much on YouTube, but if you're interested in it more, I can make videos about it. But basically, as you can see on YouTube, I've had these glasses on my face for the last 3 years, and that is because I'm trying to reduce. They're perfectly fine. My prescription hasn't changed. They're well-made Warby Parker glasses, and I will only need to really replace them when I need to. So that's another part of my low waste journey, is just not having so much stuff or using what I have. For example, I have started to journal more, and I've accumulated a lot of journals over the years, and I could easily just buy a fresh journal from the store, but I should use the journals that I have. I have greeting cards in a box, and I could go out and go buy a greeting card, or I can use what I have. So this low waste journey is just another way of me trying to become more mindful, just more mindful of things that I have, more mindful of things that I will need to have. But when I do have these things, for them to, last a long time. My low waste journey is similar to my vegan journey, where I just really want to help. And I know that not everything's going to happen overnight, but if I keep on having steps towards it, it'll ultimately help. So in the future, I'm going to be working towards becoming more low waste even more. Zero waste is a really nice goal, but it also is kind of intense. In the future, I can see myself using more natural beauty products that will therefore theoretically come in more sustainable packaging like paper and bamboo. I also would like to maybe use my own cleaning products that I make, or my own beauty products that I make. I'd like to be more mindful about food packaging. Like, I want to participate and try new food products, but I also don't care for the waste, so there's that. And continue to not bring things into my life and just kind of reduce what I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to be here with you more on a weekly basis. I am not going to make a promise, but my mental goal is to upload a video or have a blog post every Sunday. If you liked this video, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.